Wow, man. Hard walking around in this sand with shoes on, but these are my old Adidas Boost rain gear, inclement weather gear. Listen, folks, how are you all today? Welcome. It is the shocking truth. It's a different kind of Tuesday. I did prepare a couple notes for you. I was going to come out here and do some heavy duty metal detecting because you just never know what you'll find when you start looking for it, right? Right? I think you know what I'm talking about there. Anyways, listen, I wanted to talk for a second. Let me put this down, okay? I'm just going to put this down over here. Come back over here for a second and talk to you guys. I hope you can hear me there. Listen, I want to talk to you. If you got some knowledge that maybe you shouldn't have regarding Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and you're wondering just how should you submit your tip to whoever, right? So I have here, if you have information concerning Sebastian's whereabouts, that is, if you know where he is, regardless of whatever condition, where he physically is, or if you know who's responsible for his disappearance. There are three ways that you can submit tips, two of which I have one here. I'm going to show you in just a second. One of which I scratched out. I got to show you, I really scratched it out. Why? Because that's just the kind of thing I do, right? I like people to go a little behind the scenes, but I had on here, you could reach out to the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, but I lined it out. You know what? A year and a half and they don't know squat, right? They might as well come out here to Virginia Beach and start searching ocean liners and container ships, which probably are carrying some humans in those containers, right? Heaven forbid Sebastian went that way. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent, which is something I often do. But listen, there are two other places I would recommend you submit your tip, if indeed you know something. Because I'm going to tell you what, it's just a matter of time before those who know speak up, especially with a 500,000. That's a $500,000 reward, folks. You can reach out to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, that is known as the TBI, emailing them at tips2tbi@tbi.tn.gov. That's a mouthful, right? Um, and the wind's not helping any. Or you can call them on their 800 line and leave your tip at 1-800 TBI find, FIND, right? TBI find. But what I highly recommend is if you're interested in this reward, let's see here, the wind is not helping me at all. But if you're really interested in this reward or claiming it, or maybe even asking for a deal of immunity, this is going to be a federal case, whether uh, those who are guilty like it or not. So I would recommend reaching out to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, right? The FBI. And their email address is very simple. It's not confusing. It's tips.fbi.gov. And there's even a special agent you can ask for who has spoken on this case, Special Agent Robert Barrett, right? He says it's an open investigation, a lot of collaboration going on, but at least I would say that's the name that I see with the FBI connected with this case. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. So email them, attention Special Agent Robert Barrett, and that's tips.fbi.gov. You can also reach them by calling here's those email addresses again, 615-232-7500, and asking for him directly, Special Agent Robert Barrett with the FBI. So, yeah, folks, I'm telling you what, it's windy out here, but I'm not going to stop looking. Look, if you look real hard out there, you're going to see dolphins jumping in the water, and occasionally you'll see them jump all the way up and really have a good time. I would shout and yell, but they might come inland, right? Maybe they can help us find Sebastian out that way. All right, I got to get back to metal detecting. You see, I got my digging tool, as all metal detectors have to have. I got my digging tool, right? And then I got for those of you who like to be probed, I got my probing tool. And speaking of probing, I better high five out of here, right? I got some stuff to do. Later.